Hyperpo is pleased to present 40 Days 40 FinTechs, an initiative under its Include Everyone program, as it continues to lead the way in advocacy for the creation and dissemination of technology that enables financial inclusivity. The 40 Days 40 FinTechs is shining a spotlight on those that are breaking down digital barriers and bringing millions more on the continent into the transactional space and transforming their lives for the better.
Silicon Pay is basically a product of Silicon Savannah Limited, dealing in mobile money services. That includes bulk payments, collections, and card payments as well. We do USSD payments, among other services that rotate around FinTech. To get started with Silicon Pay, you simply create an account on siliconpay.com. After creating the account, we have to verify your account. That is sending your KYC, and it goes through our compliance team. After verification, your account becomes live, and that's how you get started. So far, we've been in a business for about 3 years, and we have about 900 clients. That includes normal users and companies, but in general, we have around 15,000 active merchants and clients who are using Silicon Pay. In general, we have around 30% women who are using the product. Of recent, we had about 500 women circles integrating into Silicon Pay. That is the women-led circles whereby they implement the collection bit of the money into their circles using Silicon Pay. And then we also do the payouts for them, whereby in case someone is receiving funds, they're able to use the Silicon Pay app to do that. So women in the business are increasing because most of them are trying to move digital. So they are getting more attracted to the product as well. The COVID pandemic affected Silicon Pay in 2 ways. One was positive, the other one was negative. Let me start with the positivity. Positively, more people got to know the online service that we offer. They got to enhance the power of e-transactions, and actually they understood that this is the way to go. So in the long run, more people get to know about our products because that was the service they were requesting, they were interested in. Negatively, Silicon Pay was affected in a number of ways. One of the ways is that most companies went remote, and then most of their services were not so much. Since this was a new product that was coming into the market, people didn't know how to go about it. So it took them time to learn how transactions work, and that affected the business model that they're used to. In the long run, the clientele rate reduced, but along the way, it caught up after people understanding the value of e-transactions. As a FinTech entity, we implement a number of options that a number of customer-related compliance actions. That includes tied KYC. Before you get access to our platform, we need to verify your authenticity as an individual, as a company. And then on the terms of settlement, we settle in real time for the merchants who have been approved. If your account is not yet approved, we settle the next day after verifying the authenticity of the money and where it's going and where it's coming from. Startups are facing a major challenge in the field of fintech, whereby of recent they introduced the Bank of Uganda certification that is that requires a lot for startups to get started into the business. But then in the long run, it's an advantage whereby people get trust in the field. But for startups, it's still hard for them to catch up with the requirements of reaching that level of being a fintech in Uganda. We are in a progressive state whereby more people are trusting the service and more people are getting interested in the e-transactions. So we are on a growing curve. More companies are coming up, others are improving their services, such as real-time settlements. So like the state is just a growing curve. 40 Days 40 FinTech helps companies like us in the fintech field get known to the general public, and then bring our products on the front, whereby those who didn't know about Silicon Pay get to know Silicon Pay through 40 Days 40 FinTech. And then in the long run, it grows our audience. And then among that, it grows our trust in the field, whereby people trust that if these guys can be on TV or something like 40 Days 40 FinTechs, these guys are really legit and their products are worth investing in or starting to use them. To know more about us, simply visit www.siliconpay.com.
40 Days 40 FinTechs is presented in proud partnership with Crossleg Technologies, Modus Box, Modular Foundation, and Level 1 Projects.